Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am in my comfy cat pajamas, Christmas cat pajamas. Well, it's Christmas time. It's going to be Christmas time here. I started doing some Christmas decorating because it is November the 5th or 6th. It's one of those days, November the 5th or 6th. Anyway, so I am in my pajamas today because it's a day that I work from home. So I did a little bit of work at home, but I also did something to my hernia. I had a hernia surgery in 2021 where they repaired it with a mesh, and last week I had some symptoms and then it just keeps getting worse and worse. So I've contacted my doctor and I've contacted where I had my surgery, and hopefully they'll send the referrals and everything will get done quickly. But either I did something to the hernia that I had fixed, or it's another hernia in almost the same area. Now my hernia is an inguinal hernia, like on that, but it is extremely painful. And if any of you guys have ever had a hernia, you know that it almost, like, when it gets really bad or you start feeling it, it almost like it's not a good pain. So I thought I would do a quick video, just some of the stuff I was able to preserve up this year. I move my chairs. I think Terry moves these chairs around, because I think what he does is he hits them, he bangs into them, but I'm gonna move it around. So I want to kind of do a quick video of some of the stuff that I was able to preserve up this year. There's still some more stuff that I have to do, but maybe just like a little quick video just to show you guys some of the things. I did this the other day. I have to still write on it, and this stuff is just, this film is because I didn't put vinegar in with it when I water bath canned it. This is raspberry. You could tell the jars. This is raspberry, almost like pie filling or a syrup or a sauce. What I started to do with my pie fillings is I don't thicken them when I can them. I'll thicken them when I want to use them, if I'm going to use it for pie filling. Sometimes I use it as ice cream topping or something else. We'll can up the syrup or the sauce, and then it allows me to use it for what I want to use it for. These ones have to go downstairs. I have to take these rings off and then label them, and I can't pick them up right now, so I have to get Terry to do that, and he's not home. So I'll label them, take the rings off, clean them up, and I'll have Terry take those downstairs over the next couple days. The other thing too is I'm going away for a couple of days, or for a night, to go see my family down in Niagara. I'm trying to take it easy. I should switch over the laundry or start that again. I'm trying to take it a bit easy because I'm going to be traveling and driving, and sometimes that's really hard on me, especially with a hernia. I'm trying to get this thing nice and really dry so I can put it away. So I have to get Terry to help me get the laundry carried up, carry it down. Poor Terry, I just make him do all the things when I'm having problems. We are going down, my cousins and us, we started this thing. Well, we have to plan the Christmas party for my mom's side of the family. And last year was kind of like the first year we did it, and we did a craft all together. And then this year we're doing a craft again, and we're gonna do these little bird houses and decorate them like little Christmas gingerbread houses. So I have painted 5 of them. Mine are 2 different green colors. And then my sister-in-law had painted red and white, and then we just have some stuff to put on them, and my sister-in-law has some stuff. So we are doing that when we go down as well. Here's my, I'm gonna have to get another one of these shelves because it's starting to get full, but here's kind of like my pantry, canning pantry thing. So down there I keep my 2 sugars, rice, flour, oatmeal, I forget what the other one is. So that's there. Then we have potatoes. I just keep some cooking stuff. I'd like to make this whole area here, when I redo the floor, and make nice shelves to put all of my like cooking things in here. So I have some of my attachments just sitting here, and then I have some of my cooking things here. But I'd like, oh, this is the ice maker I leave there because it's plugged in. And then I have some cooking things in here as well, but I really need to kind of come in and clean this up. because sometimes I just throw it in there. But this is kind of like where I keep all of the stuff for like pantry storage. So we have a whole fridge here, and then the whole freezer there, and then at the top there, here, I have just some pantry items that I keep in here. And I want to kind of get a better storage system for this as well. And then our freezer here is kind of really full as well. I do have like a pasta sauce in here that I canned up. And then I have some chicken broth, strawberry lemonade that I froze. So there's a whole bunch of stuff here. And then in behind here is kind of my KitchenAid mixer attachment for ice cream. And then we have like Terry's KitchenAid attachment for making sausages and grinding meats there. And then I have my food processor one. So I'm starting to get some of the attachments for the KitchenAid so that I can start using it like more. But here is where I kind of keep stuff, which I have to organize this still. So I have my pressure canners here. I usually have my other stock pot there for water bath canning, but it's on the stove right now. This is usually over there, but I wanted to put this can thing here that I got so that I could put cans like this. So some of this stuff Terry makes chili with, and then condensed milk, all that. And then we have some other stuff. And then behind there, does anybody else's cats like to chew on cardboard? Because mine do. I have some Worcestershire sauce, which I don't think I need to get any. I'm going to go to Business Costco, but I think I have enough there. So I don't think I really need any. No. Just different oils, vinegars here, molasses, more oils, more vinegars. The only pasta sauce that I actually eat is that one. This is just pectin and stuff. I got to find a place to put that. Pickling salt I just threw here. Pasta. I just have some. Okay, so I thought I would go over what I put on my pantry shelf and what's here. I had made some, I do have to get, I think, another shelf here. So I made some triple berry cranberry juice. And then I made grape juice as well. And it's so easy to make this. And this is cranberry grape. Look at different juices. That is the triple berry syrup or sauce that I made. Then I had back there too, this is a raspberry pie filling that I made a couple of years ago, and I did thicken that one up. But since thickening up, I realized that I kind of don't like thickening them up. This is a cherry pie filling that I made, and it's a thickened one, but I do not make them like that anymore. Here we have 3 things of cherries in syrup that we did together. And then we have the maraschino cherries we did together as well. And my mom did do a recipe with those in a cake that she made. I have raspberry lemonade concentrate, and I have my strawberry lemonade concentrate. I did make those ones last year. Those aren't this year's. My mom's marmalade. And then I have applesauce here that I made a few years back. Apple, peach, ginger, and then there's apple and apple cinnamon, which I'm gonna use with my pumpkin puree. I have some pineapples that I have to kind of get rid of because they're just a few years old and I haven't used them. I have my strawberry jam I made. You can tell the difference between the sugar strawberry and the monk fruit sugar, because this one is a lot lighter, it doesn't keep its color, and this one has a lot of color because it has less, this one has more sugar, that's what makes it keep that color. I don't think I need to make those for a while. And my monk fruit one here, I like to use this now for if I'm having yogurt and it's just plain yogurt or vanilla yogurt, I'll mix this in with it. Because there's no sugar, it's monk fruit sugar. I did a whole bunch of peaches this summer from the Niagara Peaches when I went down with my dad. And these are just peaches in water and they're very tart, but that's okay. I made a peach syrup. to add to some lemonade or something. Here is my cherry sauce. I just did 18 jars, and I think that's how my hernia happened, is because I carried these all downstairs, my new hernia that I'm experiencing. I made a whole bunch of homemade cranberry juice. I love homemade cranberry juice. I always want to have this on my shelves because of Thanksgiving and everything. I got cranberries at a really good price, and I just wanted to can up a whole bunch of cranberry juice. Nectar juices from the store and lime juice. These pickles are from last year, not this year. And then I have my mom's pickles. And the ones that I did this year, I did a kind of like a dill relish here, and also pickles. You can tell the difference in the color. I used a different recipe than I did the previous year, so I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to be like. Hot sauces and stuff. So I did these ones a while ago. This is peach rush pepper hot jelly. I don't make it as good as my mom. This is just homemade hot sauce that I did, and this is plum hot sauce that I made. I did try cowboy candy. I'm not sure how good it is. I don't really like heat, but I tried it, and you could see it kind of like separate. Maybe I didn't leave it in too long, but these peach banana peppers, peach rush banana peppers. Here I have some pumpkin puree that I pressure canned from the pumpkins I grew. This went a lot darker than what it was when it went in the jar, and that's probably because it's cooked and it's pressure canned. One of the jars didn't seal, so it's in my fridge that I'll make something with. But I think from now on, I am going to do my pumpkin puree and put it in the freezer and not pressure can. I did pressure can some chicken with broth. This is just normal chicken with broth. Normal, I say just chicken and broth, it's not a soup. And this one is a chicken soup. So you can tell it's got all this stuff in it. I like to have those on the shelf because sometimes I want to cook or I don't cook, and or Terry's not feeling well or something, and we could just grab it off the shelf and heat it up. So that's why I love my pressure canner. I did do the pressure canned dry potatoes. These are the ones that I had pressure canned for 40 minutes, not 90 minutes. I did get rid of the ones I did for 90 minutes because they weren't that great. But these ones are really good. I have a couple of jars of those. And then I have two types of carrots. I have one that I did with dry canning, and I have one that I did with the actual, like with the water in it. So I tried it two ways. I don't mind either way, but carrots have to be pressure canned. So do potatoes, so does chicken and broth. And mostly all of this has to be pressure canned. A lot of the vegetables do. I have black beans that are pressure canned and ready to use. I have pinto beans that are also canned and ready to use. And I have baked beans with molasses in them and brown sugar that are ready to use on the shelf. My mom uses these in her bean salad and in a couple other recipes. I tried making roasted pasta sauce for the first time this year. I'm not a tomato lover, but I did make it. Beef broth. This one was from last year or the beginning of this year, and this is the one that I just uploaded the video of right here, the beef broth. Have chicken broth at the end in different sizes depending on what I need it for. That's kind of what I've done this year and have been able to do this year. I also did like herb salts and stuff like that, but I use those all the time. But that's kind of a little look at my pantry, a little bit of my freezer and how I store things. I do have one up here that I have a pantry that I have kind of stuff in it too for baking and other things. And then down here for the other stuff I have, and I just have the spices and stuff. I'm still in the process of kind of figuring out where I want everything and where I want everything to be. So we'll see what happens over the next year or so and if I change it. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video, just a short little video of what I've canned and how I store things. And I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you can, like if you do, and share if you don't.